by the global media? Why aren't we told about these meetings which the alternative media can find out about with difficulty, but they can? And the common themes between people who are in the major positions in the world. How people from apparently different sides in politics who argue in public are actually attending the same meetings of organizations with a proven agenda of world government, world central bank, world army, world currency, microchip population. I offer this as a possibility. Maybe, just maybe, we don't hear about the Bilderberg Group and its attendees in Telegraph newspapers in Britain, because Telegraph newspapers are owned by something called the Hollinger Group, which is owned by a man called Conrad Black, steering committee member of the Bilderberg Group. Incidentally, two of the people on his board of directors are Henry Kissinger and Lord Carrington. Maybe we don't hear about any of these organizations and their agenda in Rupert Murdoch's News International in Britain, which owns a stream of newspapers and Sky Television, very much involved with, of course, because the former executive chairman of News International and still a board member is a guy called Andrew Knight, core steering committee member of the Bilderberg Group. Maybe in America they don't hear about any of these organizations in one of their most influential newspapers, the Washington Post, because the Washington Post and a great long stream of other organizations and publications are actually owned by Katharine Graham, who's owned the Washington Post going back to Watergate and beyond, where they were very much involved, of course, in removing Nixon, because Katharine Graham is a member of the Council on Foreign Relations, the Bilderberg Group, and the Trilateral Commission. Key members within the hierarchy of the Los Angeles Times, the New York Times, and a stream of other major publications all around the world are controlled or owned by members of these organizations. None of them ever mentioned them. Isn't that funny? So what we're looking at here are organizations within organizations. So while apparently people in the banking system here appear to be isolated from the political system here and the media here, actually there is one central organization which actually manipulates and coordinates a policy among all these apparently unconnected institutions of the world. Which kind of brings us back to Bosnia. I believe passionately that Bosnia is a horrific case of problem-reaction-solution, bringing into being, or very much closer, the establishment, the precedent established of a world army. Interesting, therefore, to look at the major peace negotiators in Bosnia appointed since that horrific conflict began. The first European Union peace negotiator appointed was Lord Carrington, President of the Royal Institute of International Affairs, Chairman of the Bilderberg Group, member of the Trilateral Commission. He was replaced as European Union peace negotiator by Lord David Owen, Bilderberg Group, Trilateral Commission, who was replaced by Carl Bildt, former Swedish Prime Minister, Bilderberg Group. At the same time that they were working on behalf of the European Union in Bosnia, the United Nations peace negotiators, who were working with them, very close with them all the time, were Cyrus Vance, Bilderberg Group, Council on Foreign Relations, Trilateral Commission, and he was replaced by a Norwegian, Thorvald Stoltenberg, Bilderberg Group, Trilateral Commission. When they failed to achieve peace, out of the blue, amid worldwide publicity, came an independent peace negotiator, Jimmy Carter, first Trilateral Commission President of the United States, Council on Foreign Relations member. Then came the group of people who negotiated the so-called Dayton Agreement, which led to the World Army situation. These were Bill Clinton's peace envoy, Richard Holbrooke, Bilderberg Group, Trilateral Commission, Council on Foreign Relations. He answered to the Secretary of State, Warren Christopher, Council on Foreign Relations, Trilateral Commission, who answered to Bill Clinton, Bilderberg Group, Council on Foreign Relations, Trilateral Commission. The World Army in Bosnia is now commanded by Admiral Leighton Smith, Council on Foreign Relations, and the civilian part of its operation is headed by Carl Bildt, Bilderberg Group. We are looking at a gigantic contrick before our eyes. We don't live in a democracy in this country or in America and these other places. We live in a one-party state where the same force from the peak of the pyramid string pulls all sides. A few years ago, they had a democratic election in America, and what appeared to happen was that George Bush, Republican, was replaced by Bill Clinton, Democrat. But what actually happened? George Bush, Council on Foreign Relations, Trilateral Commission, 33rd degree Freemason, funded by the